How's everyone doing tonight? Anthony Napolitano here, shooting this video to talk about self-development and really what it can do for you. I remember I actually got involved in the network marketing industry at 18 years old, and at that time I never owned a business. I guess you could say never had success as an entrepreneur. Really didn't know what I was in for. And a lot of people think, I'm just gonna join a business and have success overnight. But I realized, that wasn't gonna happen, and I actually learned through my hardships. And one of the things that I really didn't do in the beginning that I started to do when I started having massive success was self-developing and learning from the people that came before me that could prepare me for what was going to happen. And really that's what self-development is. It's basically information that is telling you from real life experiences what to do and what not to do and what to learn from. So your learning curve actually speeds up exponentially and you can get to the point where you want to be even faster than you already thought because you already know what to do before it happens. That's the power of self-development. But a lot of people, they get into self-development and they start reading books, and let's say I get a new book today. Let's say I'm reading something from Jim Rohn or watching one of his YouTube videos or some type of information, right? Jim Rohn's one of the biggest, I guess you could say, legends in our industry and in our space in the self-development sector. But let's say I'm diving into some information, right? Instead of me reading 4 hours a day or 10 hours a day, which I see some people do, and they read a whole book in a day or 2 days, etc., and they put all this information in such a short period of time, they don't retain anything. They say whatever you read, you retain about 10% of it, okay? 10% of it. So if you read for 4 hours in a day, how much are you really retaining? And then how much are you actually implementing for what you read? Not much. So I actually teach a system, which I'm going to talk about tonight in this video, a system where you self-develop 15 to 30 minutes a day. Okay, that's not an exponential amount of time, that's a short period of time, but we self-develop for that period of time and then we implement what we learned. We implement what we learned, we apply it to our business, and guess what? Then we add more skills down the road as we actually perfect skills. That is the key. It's taking little nuggets, implementing them into your life, and honestly, don't be the person who self-develops, learns all this information, and never applies it. Remember, self-development is great, but only applied information will make you successful in this business. So I hope this advice and education helped you guys. Have a great night.